Warhammer 40k. Tier list. Faction tier list. Faction tier list maker. Okay, let's go. I like the X over there and the Z. Okay, so how many of them are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, whatever, doesn't matter. I'm bored. Let's go. Chaos what? Demons? Z tier. I hate chaos. Adept. Whatever. The custodies, the big golden ones that don't do shit. I kind of like them, but not enough to put them above E tier. So E tier, they go. There is no E tier. Okay, next closest one, F tier. Did you eat E tier? Or were you that hungry? Okay, whatever.
I
Let's.
probably confused everything here because of the X tier.
Okay, probably. Salamanders. So I know you don't know much about them, but they are black, like not brown black like normal people. They are like black tar black, you know? They're like pitch dark black because they live on a planet that has so many volcanoes, and the volcano fucking the shit that the volcano spits out just gets into their skin and makes their eyes red. They are famous for burning Eldar children alive. Eldars are space elves, so they're like that. So they are specialized in fire and forging weapons. So I like them. They're also green, kind of like my room. So I like them. They're like solid A tier. I hate elves, and I hate children. So, and I like fire. So yeah. Okay, orcs, overhyped as shit. I hate them, and their fans, they are annoying. Z tier. Raven Guard. So they took the cool name Raven and made it like edgy. So these guys are like loyalists. They are the good guys, I think. I think they are the good guys, and they are pretty ass, in my opinion. Wait, are there even any fucking? Now I just realized, are there no fucking Chaos Space Marines? I can't. Okay, well, I don't know. I can't see them. No, there are just in general Chaos Space Marines. Okay, whatever. So Raven Guard. They took the name Raven. I gotta kill them. It's like, okay, they are like mid. I don't like them. They're like stealthy Space Marines. They're like C tier. What does it say? Cause I can't read it. Harlequins.
Enhance!
Enhance. Harlequins. So those are space elves, but like jokers, funny men. Z tier because I fucking hate them. Those are elves. White Scars, space marines, but fast, and based on Mongolia. Their leader was called Jagatai Khan, like the guy from Mongolia. They come from space Mongolia, basically. And their main thing is going on space bikes and going really really fast and shooting people. So I'd say mid. I don't really care for them. Like C tier again. Chaos Knights. So they are the evil bad version of the Imperial Knights, which are big ass titans. I don't like mech. They're basic like mechs. Titans are mechs, big mechs. I don't like mechs. I don't like chaos. But I haven't met a single person who plays, or like who not plays, but like who is a fan of them. Like like his personality is fucking Titans. So I will give them F tier for that. It's a sign. It's a sign that I don't hate them entirely. Next up we have Imperial Knights. So D tier. They are basically the same, but the good guys. Tyranids are space bugs that evolve super quickly, and are super evolved, and their fans are very weird, and when you go and see what the Warhammer artists draw about them, you will understand why I want all of them killed and hanged by their fucking ankles upside down from street lamps. Z tier. I so Death Guard. Okay, so they embody the entire community of Warhammer. Filthy, fat, don't shower, stench so bad you will die. Uh, and it's just fucking awful. I hate them so much. If I could put them lower than Z, I would put them lower than Z. They're so awful. I don't like them. Awful dog shit. Ass, literally and figuratively. They smell like it too. Anyways, Space Wolves. So, Space Marines, but furry Vikings. That might, like, during their creation process, they can just straight up turn into a werewolf. So, you'll see most of the... If there's a furry who is on the side, who likes the Imperium, they most likely are into Space Wolves. So I don't really like Space Wolves. I don't really care for them. It's like F tier. Chaos Space Marines. So it doesn't say what Chaos Space Marines, but because there's multiple different versions, there's like different. We already went through the Death Guard. Those are the guys under Nurgle, the god of being fat and ugly. We have the Marines under Khorne, which are the screamy, killy ones that kill and scream about killing, and blood and skulls. Those guys, very annoying. We have what's the Tzeentch guys, which I think there actually is something here. Or I might have, Thousand Suns. So basically, those are the Tzeentch guys. He's the god of trickery and being retarded. Very, very. They act like they have a stick up their ass constantly. And there's also the worst faction ever, which is the Marines under Slanesh. So Slanesh is a god of debauchery. So basically, how I would explain it is, it's like if you listen to what conservatives talk about the LGBTQ and made it into a god. What I'm gonna call it's like a, from what I've seen, the community, they depict that god as a woman with a penis, that likes to have sex and cut her fucking shit open, agony and pleasure at the same time. So that's like the worst faction ever. Surprisingly, a lot of people of your standing will like that faction, which, if the shoe fits. So overall, Z tier. I hate them all. Hopefully they burn one day. Okay, Dark Angels. So these are one of the good guy Space Marines. that are very weird. They live on a rock in space, literally. And they are on an endless hunt to hunt down what they call the Fallen, which are fallen space marines. And they are very mean to everyone. Kind of assholes. Show up, fuck everything, and leave. I don't really care for them that much. Don't really know a lot about them. It's like a D tier, I'd say. So these are the Zinj Marines, basically. Uh, those are the Marines you fight in. Also, Space Marine 2. If you saw that game, you fight those guys. Uh, yeah, I don't really like them. Like C tier, as everything Chaos goes.
Z.
Z. Okay, Drukari. So those are the space elves that decided they're gonna hide in what they call the webway, which is a place the elves use to go around the galaxy. It's like a teleportation system, basically. Like I'm like butchering the lore right now, but it's basically a teleportation system. Uh, these are the elves that, uh, after they created Slanesh by constantly fucking and killing each other during sex, decided that, you know what, we haven't fucked up. Let's keep doing that, but hidden from everyone. Their whole shtick is is torturing people and killing them. So you know where it goes. Z tier, of course. Adeptus Sororitas. So it's an all-female faction of the Imperium. It's full of women in power armor. People like to. Okay, so there's two sides of the fandom: the ones that ignore them and the ones that don't shut the fuck up about them. I hate both because both are annoying. The faction itself, it's okay, but the fans are pretty annoying. They just don't shut the fuck up about burning people. So I'd put them in. What other tiers are there above D? Okay, I'll put them like C tier. C tier, yeah. Uh, Mechanicus cults. Okay, so those are no Gene Stealer cults. I'm fucking retarded. So those are Tyranids, but humanoid, basically. The name Gene Stealer comes from them stealing genes from humans and creating cults in order to weaken the planet for Tyranid invasion. I guess the idea is pretty cool, actually. I hate Tyranids because they're like. Overall, I hate most Warhammer factions because they're like, oh, we're super epic and invincible, and then, well, how do we defeat them? Oh, well, shit, we gotta come up with something else that is super epic and invincible, and it's just like dog shit all around. These guys are pretty cool because they're like aliens that just like imagine kidnapped your neighbor and turned him into one of them. It's like a very very low tier threat in general. That's why I prefer them over everything else. Unironically, I put them in like D tier because they are like the least retarded of the alien
From where?
faction. D tier.
D.
D.
You gotta
Yes.
turn this up.
Okay, so next, what's next? Iron Hands. Fuck. I don't remember anything about these guys. I think they are loyalists. I think they are under Ferrus Manus that got decapitated by his brother that became a gay serpent under Slanesh. I have no fucking clue what they do after the Horus Heresy. So just to be safe, in general, I'm gonna put them in D, cause I I straight up I don't think I don't remember anything about these guys, and I don't know if they are the loyalists or not. So let's just put them in D tier because I don't remember anything. Okay, the Tau Empire. Warhammer fans, a lot of Warhammer fans that like the Tau Empire are very insufferable, but that goes for granted with all of the fans. But these are personally I despise, like truly I hate them. They are annoying, and their whole the whole shtick of the faction is like, oh, we are super advanced nobodies that live in on like 6 planets or some shit, and we have our weapons can like snipe a space marine from 10 kilometers. Look how good we are. Uh, that's not actually how it is in canon. In canon, it's more nuanced, but nobody in the Warhammer community cares about canon unless it revolves around culture wars. So, Tower Empire goes to Z tier. They're blue fish space people with weird foreheads. And I don't like them. And also, somehow, for some reason, the the fucking community decided that, oh, the reason why, one of the reasons why there's a lot of humans that choose to betray the Imperium and go fight for the greater good of the Tau Empire is because some of the propaganda of the Tau Empire is that the females of the Tau race have massive tits, and the community run with that, and I keep seeing it to this day. It's surprising how retarded the fan base is. Anyways, Grey Knights. So these are like the Inquisition Marines. Basically, they are like they specialize in killing demons. They have nobody likes them in the lore, basically, from the Space Marines, of course, because they like come in, kill people, and leave with no explanation, just like the Inquisition. But oh well, who's gonna do anything about them? From what I know, they're pretty effective, and their main job is to kill chaos guys. So of course they're gonna go into like fucking B tier. Yeah. Fuck the guys. Okay, so Space Marines in general. So those are the super soldiers. Overhyped as shit, but that goes for everything. So because Space Marines include literally every single flavor of them, and there's like a fucking 100 different chapters, both traitor and loyalist alike. There's like I have to put it in like D tier because there's no other place to put them. The range of these motherfuckers is so huge, it's crazy. Okay, what's next? Ultramarines. Okay, so these guys are basically the main character Space Marines guys. You play as Ultramarines in Space Marines 1, Space Marines 2. You know, those guys, they're the most known. The joke in the community is that they literally cannot lose. They're like they they are considered to be the best of the best Space Marines for some reason. But because of their reputation, most fans that I've seen don't really care for them, don't really like them fucking don't like how do I explain this? It's not that they hate them for being OP. It's just like a joke to not like them. Uh, but they are the most known Space Marine chapter ever, I think. So I'd put them in like C. I only I it's I don't know. I like them more than the Chaos Space Marines. but I'm not. I'm also not a contrarian for the sake of being a contrarian. So it's middle of the road for them. Uh, Death Watch. Fuck. I don't remember anything about them. I don't even. I don't. I think okay. So they are Space Marines, I think. And they do stuff, and I don't remember anything else. Uh, so I don't know where to put them. I legit don't know. Put them wherever. Okay, Astra Militarum. These are, or as the normal people call them, the Imperial Guard. These are just like the standard foot infantrymen, the normal men, women, of the Imperium. They are basically the soldiers, the basic guys, no enhancements, no nothing, like die in the fucking trillions. But in my opinion, the best faction of the entire setting, because everybody jokes about them doing nothing because they die, because they are humans. But I like them the most because they are just humans, because they are just normal people. So it's X tier. They are the best. They are the best. I love them so much. Uh, of course they have a couple of retarded fans, but it's like for specific Imperial Guard units, which are easily ignored. Uh, Craft Worlds. So this is basic.
Minecraft.
So basically, those are the space elves. Very annoying. They speak in riddles. They think they are better than humanity, despite literally creating the god of rape, basically. So for that alone, they deserve is the Z tier. Adeptus Mechanicus. They replace their head. They replace their brains with CPUs. They are like they they think that the machines are better than flesh, human bodies, so they just replace their own shit with machinery. I've seen a lot of weird Mechanicus fans. They're strange. Those people are strange. I think I even shown you what those people uh tend to like, and it was very bad, inhuman
Totally
even.
don't remember.
Well, good because I do, and I don't want to. Uh, Basically, gore, but in the not in the normal thing when in this uh reality, which is like gore on the battlefield. No, that was like different type of gore. The type.
So when you said replace their brain with CPU,
Is this what you?
I
This
thought of this.
I mean, the I think the infantry of the mechanicals, they are called Skitari. They're pretty much basically like that. They are kind of like this, but like more robot, more CPU and stuff like that. It's kind of like that. Yes, you could say that. So, I'd say like it's B tier. These guys do make literally everything the Empire uses, all of it, and by make I mean like ask an AI, which I mean AI, not really AI, like a pen drive. They put their whole mission is to retrieve old technology because they are so fucking retarded. They outlawed coming up with new things basically because of how scared they are of inventing stuff that might be bad for them. So all they do is run around the fucking galaxy looking for what amounts to pen drives with schematics on how to build things. Uh, that's all they do, and they make it. And they, if you piss them off, they will tell you, no, no more tanks for you, buddy. Fuck you, and you just die because you don't have any support. Next up, we have the Blood Angels. In the community, they are kleptomaniacs that steal everything from everyone. They I think they might be the second most known Space Marine chapter on the loyalist side. I probably am way off on that, but I'm only saying this because they have like 3 or 4 games under them. The the whole Dawn of War series is basically about them, their chapter. So that's why I'm saying it's like the second most known chapter. They have this cool genetic fuck up that makes them want to like drink blood and eat people. And also when they get very angry, they just black out. And if you piss them off, or they just snap, they will start calling you Horus in reference to the big bold motherfucker that betrayed the Imperium, and they will like rip you to shreds. So yeah, I kind of like them. I put them in like A tier, to be honest. And now we have the Necrons. So these guys, they are like the Mechanicus, and by that I mean they replaced themselves with robots. They enslaved they enslaved a the like they made their own gods basically, also robots. And they waged a war against basically the creators of the universe. They won and lost at the same time. They killed most of the old ones, which are the creators of the universe, but also they went into hibernation for gazillions of years, and now random planets are just like full with like fucking space robots that just are asleep, waiting to be discovered and fucking obliterate all life. They have technology that would let them that lets them fight back against chaos. There was like this planet near like the big ass rift in the middle of the galaxy, and it had technology from the Necrons that basically kept the Eye of Terror, the big bad chaos portal, in check. And when the planet was destroyed, basically the rift like fucking opened, and fucked up the galaxy, cut it in half basically. Uh, they also have zombies. They have robot zombies that I think they are called the flayed ones or something like that. Basically, they come up to you, they flay you of your skin, and put it on themselves, and it's like an infection, like a virus to other Necrons. So yeah, they have zombies. Uh, yeah. Also, there is one character that is a massive joke to the whole community because he collects stuff. So yeah, and by stuff I mean like things and people, like freezes them in time. So yeah, very annoying. I'd put it like D tier. So this was 30 minutes of me butchering the lore, but nobody cares because Warhammer fans don't care about the lore until they have to use it to fight on like culture war stuff. So yeah, I'm a MAGA Marine bucket over here. She's a trans woman, pro Kamala Harris. So please fight in the comments or something. I don't know. Go fuck yourself.